Hello friends, welcome to this video. In this video, I am going to show how you can insert a watermark, remove a watermark or insert a watermark only on the selected pages. These are the things that I am going to cover. So if you want to see only the selected part, you can just go to the description and there you will find a timeline so that you can watch only the required part of the video. So let's start. So what is a watermark? Watermark is a text or image that appears at the background of a page. So here you can see that draft that is written here, that is at the background of the page, is a watermark. How to insert a watermark? There are two types of watermark. First one is a text watermark and second one is an image. To insert both of these, you have to go to the design tab, and in the design tab go to the extreme right. In the page background group, just click on the down arrow beneath the watermark, and there you can find some predefined watermarks. So here this is confidential, do not copy, and if you scroll down you can see ASAP, urgent, or some other kind of watermark. If you want to add any one of these watermarks, you just click on that and that watermark will be added. So you can see that this watermark is there, that is confidential. Now you can edit this watermark, you can edit the color, you can edit the text, you can edit many other things for the watermark. So if you want to edit this watermark, you can just go to the same place, insert watermark, and there at the bottom you can click on custom watermark. Now here you will have all the options that you can do with the watermark. For example, you can change the text of this watermark. For example, instead of confidential, let us see, or if you want to insert my own text, let us say pick up brain, I can change the text of the watermark. Even I can change the font of the watermark. So I can select the custom font, and font size also I can select, but it's better to keep it auto because Microsoft Word will automatically adjust font size of the watermark so that it covers your page. Now you can have two different kinds of orientation. First one is a diagonal, which is like this. This is a diagonal watermark, and second one is a horizontal watermark. So you can select any one of this, and now here you can even select the color of the watermark. Let us say if I want to make it darker, so I'll just select the black color. And then you have an option which is called semi-transparent or transparent. So I will show you what is the effect of it. Right now I am selecting semi-transparent, and I'll click on apply. You can see that this is dark. So if I just remove this semi-transparent checkbox near the watermark and click on apply, so it will give this color. Now if you want to make sure that this watermark is washed out or lighter, then you can click on semi-transparent or select the appropriate lighter color. So you have both these options. These are the things that you can do with text. This is all about text watermark. You can also add your custom image as a watermark. To do that, again you have to go to this same place, that is design, and in watermark select on custom watermark, and from here you have to click on the radio button which says picture watermark. Now after that you have to select a picture. So I'll just click on the button, and you can select the picture from your Google Drive, or you can search on the image, or you can even open a picture which is there in your personal drive. So for this example, I'm just going to open an image which is Pick-up Brain image, and I'll click on OK. And let us apply this to see how does it look. Let me show you what the picture looks like. This is a picture that I have added as a watermark. It is not visible because this picture is washed out image. So washed out image will lighten the image. You can see that this image is here. Now the picture, since it is not visible, I can remove this washed out image so that it becomes a little bit vibrant or visible. And then let us say I'll click on apply. So this is the picture that I have used as a watermark. You can manually scale this image, or you can let the Microsoft Word do it automatically. Most of the time auto scaling option is better, but if you don't want this picture at the center, so you can even edit the picture. To edit the location of the picture or to have more editing option on this picture, you have to go to header. To do that, you just have to double click at the top of the page and you go to the header. Once you are in header, you can edit this picture by clicking on it, and you can resize, recolor, and you can click on the picture and go to format, and you can change the brightness, contrast, and many other things. And even you can rotate this picture or align this picture or move this picture. Let us say I want to have this picture at the very left. So let us say I want to have it at the middle of the page at this place. After editing, you just have to come out of the header by double clicking it anywhere on the page except header. If you come out of this page, so this watermark will be there. Now whatever the watermark that we're adding, that will be added to each and every page of your document. So the same watermark is added each and every page of the document. Second thing is, suppose let us say if you want to remove a watermark, right? So how do you remove it? So to remove the watermark, the process is very simple. Again, you have to go to design tab and go to the watermark, click on the down arrow, and there you just have to click on remove watermark. So it will remove all the watermarks from each and every page. So removing watermark is very simple. So that's how you can remove watermark. The third thing is, if you want to insert watermark only on selected pages, let us say if I want to insert watermark only on the first page. So what do I do? First thing is we have to bring watermark. I'll quickly insert a watermark. As soon as I click watermark, this watermark is inserted on each and every page of the document. Now let us say if I want to have the watermark only on selected pages, for example the first page, I'll separate out the pages on which I want to have watermark by using a section break. I'll go to the bottom of the page and then go to layout. From break, I'll insert any one of this section break. If I don't want to disturb the flow of the text, I'll just click on continue. So it will just add a section break at the end. Adding a section break will separate out the sections. This will become section 1, and after section break a new section will start. So for example, if I double click on the header, so it will say this is section 2 and this is section 1. Let us see if I don't want to have watermark on a particular section. I'll go to the header of that particular section and make sure that link to previous section is unchecked. So if I just remove link to previous section, this section can have a different setting compared to the previous section. If I want to remove this watermark, what I'll do, I'll just go to the header of the section where I want to remove the watermark and then click on the image of a watermark. For example, this draft, this is not a text actually, this is a text box. So I'll just select the text box and delete that thing and now close the header. After removing that watermark from that particular section, the watermark has been removed from the entire section. The watermark on the other sections are not affected. This is a watermark on section 1 and the watermark on the section 2 has disappeared. This is how you can add or insert watermark only on the selected pages. That's all in this video. If you felt this video was helpful, then please let me know by clicking the like button. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Take care.